Distance in that half step, because distance is really critical, and it can be a tool. Who wants to go? You want to go?
Break.
All right, so we're going to start the same thing. All right. He's going to go back. He's going to take a nice half step with the circle 6. Okay, I'm going to pull. I'm going to miss. Right, and at this point, instead of taking another retreat, I want him to jam the distance and just drop the hand down. Okay, so it goes like this. Right, jamming the distance to me is here, boom, and just stepping in. Right. So now I'm not worrying about the second parry. I'm using collapsing of the distance to take away the opportunity for my opponent to score. Because remember, I said most of the time I don't care about my opponent so much. I just want to make them not hit. All right. So he's going to take that half step and he's going to step in. Misses me. All right, ready? So slow, half step, and in, and I want that front foot to move. And again, here's the coordination, right? It's got to be here, forward. You've got to start with the front foot. If you don't start with the front foot, you're going to be going 1, 2, hit, step, and you're going to be frustrated. Okay? So you take the half step and in. Boom. Now, all of a sudden, I like to do it with that opposition closeout because it's powerful, right? And it just makes me feel good to hit it like that. So she goes back, go. Boom, it's in. Right now, sometimes your hand's a little high, and sometimes I'm gonna go circle 6, and I'm gonna step in just like that, right there. Okay? So, circle 6, go. Good. That's all it is, right? Because if I'm searching like this and he's taking circle 6, I'm coming this way. As he steps in, I'm gonna and I'm going to hit. Okay? Now, other ways to do this. Left-handed. Okay? So, he's going to take circle 6 going back left-handed. Now, this is an odd one. I'm going to disengage, that's what I probably continue to do, and I'm going to come into 4. What I want him to do is rotate his hand over and extend out like that. Okay? Nope. So, you're going to catch me underneath. So, you're going to catch me here. Okay? So again, right? He goes step 6, boom, and he steps in with it. Now you're kind of going in with the body. Okay? So half step, 1, step in. Good. 1, step. Good. It's almost a preem, but it's extended further out. Okay? But it's so nice because it sets the tone for where you want me to finish, which is in that 4 line by taking that early parry, and then it just extends and collapses like it's almost more there, okay? And boom, I'm hit, I can't score, I'm closed out, okay? You can do it as a step in like we did, a jamming of the distance, or you can do it as a stop hit. So he takes that half step, sorry, ready? He takes the half step, right? And then as I come forward, he reaches out with his hand and gets away from me. Right, so it's a stop hit with retreat. Ready? So, 1, good, just like that. All right, and the ability to do that, and it works really well right on left. It doesn't work so well right on right, although I've tried really hard to make it work. But it's a great way of closing out a lot of stuff. And again, it's active and it's defensive, and you're controlling the moment rather than me controlling the moment. And that's what I want them to do with the half step. All right. Now, again, defensively with that half step. So we've jammed the distance, okay? We have taken a second parry, so it's half step retreat, all right? So now it's my favorite action probably in the world, and the one that I drill into my students constantly, which is he takes half step, that's 6, and then he gets the hell out of dodge. Go, get away. No empty parry, just run away.
Oh, run away, run away.
So it's like step, go. Yep, I just fell short, okay? So in foil fencing, that getaway is critical, all right? And again, in order to do it, you've got to be able to go here and break distance out very quickly, stops with a stable position so that you can start forward on the response, all right? And I call that getaway and go, and that is straight from Bucky Leach. So, you know, he was my mentor for a long time. defensively again, 3 options. Okay, first one is parry. So it's half step parry, he misses, retreat parry, you pull. Good, right? Half step he misses, jam distance, he's in and he hits. Okay? Half step he misses, get out of dodge. Now he's way far, come closer. There you go, there's my finish. And this is the art, you don't even need my blade, lunge. Who's tight? Who's tight? Yeah, definitely did. Sure he's in mine. And especially now that the FIE is coming out and saying if that foot's down, the end of the attack is when that foot hits the ground. That is being translated over into foil relatively soon, by the way. It is going to be official as far as I know. And it is the saddest day of my life. Because again, it takes away this opportunity to go to make the attack, delay the finish of the attack. As he makes his last parry, go ahead and make parry 4. I reach out and I finish. Now, again, if he cooperates and he does that, then it's going to be my release. But the FIE is making it very clear that as soon as that foot's down, just like in Sabre, the attack and foil is going to be over, and I just think that's a shame because they're just ruining foil, in my opinion. Yeah.
So on those 3 options, you didn't do anything different. It was all his choice.
It's all his choice. And again, I go back to this idea at the higher levels, I work off student choice a lot because they need to have the ability to make the right choice in lessons. Otherwise, they don't make the right choice when they finish. And if you prescribe everything all the time, they don't ever get to make choices. So for me, choices are critical. Okay? So.